hope you guys enjoyed the last few episodes. The season 1 has been amazing so far. Now we have the videos outside of the studio and we're getting into a lot more fun episodes. I hope you guys are enjoying and I hope you guys enjoy. Welcome to episode 7 of Pop the Balloon, Our Fine Love with Daina Marié. Today is something very special. As you've seen from the intro, we have 2 special guests. We have Ferrari from episode 1, and we also have Dilylah from episode 1. If you guys remember, Dilylah did find a match that was Zion, and they were #Dilylah. But unfortunately, I don't think that really worked out. You guys will hear more from her in this episode today. And you're also going to hear more from Ferrari about Ferrari and Diana went completely viral.
How do you feel about paying on the first date?
About what?
Paying on the first date.
Paying?
On the first date.
So you're going to hear some interesting topics from them, things that you guys definitely want to know. I've been seeing questions all over the internet, all over, on all platforms, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Everything is over like 500,000. So there's definitely a lot of questions you guys want answered, and they're here to answer them today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to join the family. And yeah, keep watching and keep tuning in. Make sure you guys comment right now. Thank you. All right, you guys, welcome to your sit-down episode. How are you guys feeling today?
Amazing.
I'm feeling good. I'm chilling.
Okay. That's good. I love to hear it. This was crazy. You guys went viral. You guys have anything to say to the viewers?
Hey, I stand on business. I meant what I said, and I say what I mean.
We gonna rebuke that energy because I don't like what he said, so we're gonna talk about it.
Okay. Well, look, just to clarify, for the women, you feel me, who's judging me based off 30 seconds, I have never in my life allowed or even made a woman pay for the first date. Okay. Like, that's just something like being raised in a 2-parent household. It was just like, I never did it. As a man, I would never even allow you to pay. But I feel like
you're trying to see where my head was at. I feel
like this generation of women are so used to dating to societal, social norms instead of going above and beyond for somebody they like. It's like you always want the man to put out the risk, or the man to, put his neck out. But you guys are supposed to be
you're supposed to be the leader, like the head of the house and everything. Like, you're supposed to be the provider, right?
You talking about the head of the house? You talking about the first date? You going too fast. So look at you.
You're looking for a girl's demeanor from the first. I'm looking at yours too. I want to know, are you that type of guy?
See, I think what I want is a woman who's different. Every woman in existence expects a guy to pay for the first date. Cool. But I'm not saying I want her to pay for the first date, but show me that you like me as well. You know what I'm saying?
But to pop the balloon off of that,
because
I hesitated, was crazy.
Because you was hesitant. I didn't like that. Like, I want somebody who, if I like you, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like, simple.
I said in the show, I've done it before.
I've done it before. On the first date.
It depends on the situation. I mean, I don't mind. I've done it before, but I don't think if a man tell me, like, you're paying on the first date, I'm probably just won't go.
Is that something that you...
I think if a woman likes you, she wouldn't mind paying.
Exactly.
She said she's done it before.
I know, but it was more, she was so hesitant on the answer as far as, like, if a man says you're paying, you wouldn't mind. If a man that you like asks you to pay, or you wouldn't mind it, But that wasn't the answer I was looking for.
Okay.
I've done it before. It's not something that I would do. Like, if a guy just tells me to
because
pay.
don't no girl want to really pay for the, like, if you tell me, hey, we're going on a date, I'm expecting you. I get it. I'm expecting you to pay for the first date. I'm not gonna lie. We're not gonna talk about it.
But a lot of that was insinuated. Like, I've never said I invited you out, or I was just saying, would you ever pay for a first date? You could invite me out. I could invite you out. I feel like, to be honest, whoever invites some person out should pay. But as a man, I'm still going to pay regardless. But I just wanted to see where your head out.
See, you said something just now. You said whoever invite the person out. If it's a first date, if we're referring back to the first date, if I like you and I say, hey, I like your vibe, I want you to come out with me.
You approach me first
you
date.
Want me to pay for the first? I think it's just your mind.
Hold on. You said if you came up to me, approached me, initiated everything.
No, we knew each other.
No. Stand on business. You just said if I like a guy, I said, hey, let's go get something. Let's go. you're inviting him out. Are you technically, you still want him to pay?
It's more like a vibe thing. It's not like the man shouldn't let the girl pay. I don't care if I invited you out for coffee, I will pay, but like I think your first instinct should be to pay. Like you should want to like just it's not a big deal.
So as a man, if I invite you out, I should pay every time. So why, as a grown, full adult who has your own thing going on, if you invite a man out, why aren't you paying?
I think it takes time.
Got you. You see, pause right there. You see how women, it needs to take time. It needs to. But I just met you. How do I know I like you? A lot of people in the comments were saying it's the first date. How she know I like? How you know I like you? Why we can't just pay separately? How about that?
We could do the separate thing. That you probably won't get a call back. But like it's this day and age we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
And we want to be different. We want to go back in days also where men leads. You want to lead. You want to impress the girl. I'm gonna impress you, of course, because I'm just that girl. Why would you take you had interest in me by inviting me out to begin with? Vice versa. See, it's trouble.
But I'm also saying these same women in the comments saying, "Oh my God, I would never pay for niggas on a first date." The same women paying $1,000 to take a single picture with Chris Brown.
No, it's not.
It's the same women.
I think majority of the women.
And then no offense, but I looked at a lot of the women that was commenting. To be honest, I wouldn't take half y'all out. Respectfully, I'm sorry. You're just not my type. This woman right here, she's actually really beautiful. You know, the comments, it be. I'm talking about they coming from under Patrick's rock. I would never take y'all girl out, let alone pay money. No.
But still, like, I think you saying for the girl to pay on the first date is just giving like.
Why do you think? See, look,
I'm gonna speak for the girls just a little bit. Like it's giving.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Okay.
I never said pay for the first date. Did I say pay for the first date? What did I ask?
What did you ask?
I said, how do you feel about paying for the first date? I never said I would make you.
First date.
I never say you're gonna ask. I said, how do you feel about it? It's a hypothetical question. See, you think.
How do I feel about paying for the first date? And I told you, I don't know about that. Like, that's just something I don't do. I don't even really like the 50-50 thing.
For a guy that you approached, for a guy that you initiated initial tracks, for a guy that you said, hey, you know what I'm saying, let's go out. We should go out sometime.
It's just giving a little bit of broke energy. Not saying that you're broke, not saying that at all, because I know you personally. I know you're not broke. It's just,
is that broke energy?
Because why would you want a girl to pay for the first date or think that she should or even put that out there?
See, stop putting words on my mouth. I've never said a woman should pay for the first date. I never said I would allow a woman to pay for the first date. I'm saying, how do you feel about it at all? In your point, and a lot of women's point is, I would never do it, never, ever, never.
It caught me off guard.
And I love that damn question because that really shows me a lot about how women are nowadays.
But you didn't even hear anything I said.
I heard what you said.
You was just like, she hesitated, pop.
But like I said, the answer I really popped because that wasn't the answer I was expecting to hear out your mouth. Like if you would have said verbatim, if I really like a guy, you know, I pay, but I don't usually do it. But if I really liked him, yeah, I'll pay. You were so like, if a guy told me.
It caught me off guard.
Exactly. You feel
I was like, not expecting that.
But I'm just saying, I would never allow you to. I'm just curious. There's a lot of times when I go out with women, and some girls will even try to pay for their own thing. I'm like, nah, I invited you. No. Like, I'll pay for it. You feel me? I've had girls who like me even asked them.
That's why
like,
I
even wanted
it's
to
a
show
vibe thing.
Even wanted to show me, like, hey, I'll pay for it. Like, okay, you got a little money, but don't spend it with me.
Think that from jump, like when you asked that question on the lineup when we was doing the Pop Your Balloon, you said that question, and I'm just like, is that where your head is at? Like, if we were to match right now, your head is at home getting ready, like, yeah, she gonna pay for the first date. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, that's what
because why would you ask that out of all the questions you could have asked? Like,
because if we were to match, the first thing we would have to do is go on the first date. Exactly.
And you would want the girl to pay for the first date because that was the question. The question was, how do you feel about? Not say, would you, or I'm gonna make you, or it was how would you feel about it? It's a simple feeling. Like I said, I would never like
let
it.
you.
I wouldn't.
You don't
like
your
if
question?
I had to answer the question for real, I'm not paying for the first date.
Got you. And that lets me know.
I should have been a little bit more real about it.
Mm-hmm. But how you just said, it don't matter. You could really like this guy. I'm telling you, like, y'all talked for some time. He's been so busy to where he just couldn't find time. And now y'all finally going the first date. You're so excited. Now you're saying,
if
I just
something
would
went
never.
wrong.
No, not something wrong. His car worked, everything.
I've done it before. I would do it, but if it's the first date and you ask me to go out, I'm not paying for the first date.
Why would you pay if I asked you to go out? You see how you kind of like ad-lib sitting there? If you ask me to go out for the first date, are you paying?
No. Why would I ask?
You said if you invited me to go out.
Don't get me wrong, I would pay for a first date. There's nothing wrong with a lady paying for a first date, and I'm gonna put that out there. There's nothing wrong with that. But it depends on the situation, I think. But you know what? I'm gonna go back on my word.
Okay.
I think the man should just always pay for the first date.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I'm
a little bit all over the place, but the man should pay for the first date.
Well, on that note, aside from the question, Dilylah and Ferrari, what was you guys' first honest impression of each other before and after that moment?
I know this girl off camera. I've known her for about over a year. You know, we've never actually been on a date.
It's been like 2 years, almost 2 years.
We've never even been on a date. So obviously, she's a beautiful, like she's very beautiful. Like face card, you know. How old are you?
We're not gonna do that.
Like, I'm 26. If you don't give a damn, but
you should know how old I am.
I forget. We don't be tapped in like that, but she's very pretty. I think she's very beautiful for sure.
Thank you for your kind words.
But like I said, I probably went over 30 dates with women. None of them have ever paid for a first date. So just to see where your head was at, that's all I was asking. I would never require you. I would never want you to. If anything, I pay just to finish the shit over. Bring the check. Get me up out of here. And then you're going to find your ride home. But
okay, but the question...
So that sounds... Yeah, I mean, see, I wish more people understood what you meant by the question. Mm-hmm. But how did you feel after? What was your impression after you guys on the show?
What you mean?
Was it the same? Like, did you expect a reaction like this from the internet?
No, but I do know, like, I'm the type of person, I ask questions. I ask controversial questions just to
pick people's brains.
That's how I felt.
So I didn't know it was going to go viral, but I definitely wanted to spring that on her specifically because that was something I've never asked before. And I'm just so like heavy on, like, if you like somebody, if I like you, I'll go on my way to show you that I like you. If you like me, you should go out your way. It should be vice versa. There should not be a societal date, first, second, third, to where it's like, okay, then I'm gonna finally pay for a date after the fourth date. I don't like that. It's like that's telling me you're not willing to go.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but the first date, I don't think a woman should pay for the first date, especially if you're really feeling her. So when you asked that question, it really threw me off guard. Like what do I say? If I knew you long enough, of course. And like if the card went wrong, like it depends on the situation. I'll pay for the date. The first date. It's crazy. You might not get a call back because it's just you're picking my brain, but where's your head at too?
I've paid for 5 dates in a row. So if you're not going to pay for the first date, let's just say whatever I'll pay for. When are you actually going to start paying?
If we're together,
no. When we're dating, we're not together. Before you get into a boyfriend or actual relationship, you probably been on like 4 or 5 dates minimum, correct?
I would expect to be your girl by then.
But I'm just saying that's how, I don't rush shit. I just like, if I hang out with you, I want to hang out with you as much as possible. In the first 2 months, we could have went out 5 times. But I'm just saying, how many dates until you actually want to actually start showing the nigga that you like him as well? Or would you pay for a date?
It's not a money thing. That's the thing. It's not a money thing. I feel like you want the girl to like, what's the reason?
I want your girl to show me that she likes me too.
That's not how a girl should show you.
So how should she show me? By showing up?
Pay for the date because that's just
But you're a woman, so I'm asking a woman. How should
show up?
Show up.
Conversation, make you feel good, make you feel at peace, like
entertaining the nigga, basically.
No, the calmness of her, because you could have a girl that's rah-rah, and then you could have a girl that like, it depends on the vibe at the end of the day.
Got you. So if we go on 3-4 dates, you feel me? And
if you like a girl enough, you'll pay for every single date.
Oh, of course.
So,
but by that fourth date, I'm noticing like, damn, I'm always taking this girl out. I'm always, when I date you, I'm buying her flowers. I'm really doing like the nice shit. It's like I get to realize, damn, I took this girl on 4 or 5 days. She has never done anything to show me that she fucks me aside, but show up.
You shouldn't pursue it at that point. I feel like you shouldn't pursue it.
Exactly.
If a girl not doing nothing for you, then okay. Because after a while, yes, a girl's gonna give you gifts and she's gonna nurture you and all of that.
But why prohibit yourself from doing something for a guy that you like because it's early on?
It's just
got you. So you saying so a guy should do that? A guy should sometimes withhold his feelings, or you feel me?
Like, you're the man. You're the man. You want to take a girl out because you like her.
No. So okay. So imagine.
Just pay. I don't know how else.
It's not saying about paying. Mm-hmm. It's more so show this nigga that you like him as well. Show this nigga that he that goddamn you're worth value too. Because I'm the only person putting a value. All you're doing is just putting your body. You're coming here. Like what are you losing?
You too.
I'm putting my body here. I'm spending the money. I'm coming up with the ideas. I'm telling time. I'm picking you up.
The conversation will tell. The conversation, the vibes, and like.
So as long as you hold conversation and keep a good vibe, everything's good.
Yeah, peace. It's simple. The thing is, people try to go outside of the simpleness. Like, it's simple. If I make you feel good and you like my vibe and I bring the things that you like I'm not going to be just the girl to just hang out. I'm just there. Or I'm bringing you chaos. Then you wouldn't want to be around somebody like that. You would not take somebody on a second date. What else do you want? What do you want? You set the date thing, pay for the first date. What do you expect the girl? That's the question. Like, what do you expect the girl to do?
I asked you, and you kind of never answered the question.
What was your question? Again?
I said, as a woman, what are you doing besides showing up and being there to showing this guy that you actually like him as well? And he should be taking the time out of his time, his day, spending his money, coming up with ideas to make sure. What are you doing? Don't say, I'm a man, be the man. I'm asking you as a woman, what should you be doing to show this nigga that, okay, I'm not just like another girl that just, you feel me, I actually want to show this nigga I like him too. So what are you going to do for the man?
I think it's the conversation and the vibe, and I stand strong on that. I said it before and I still mean it. It's the vibe.
Conversation.
No, it's the vibe. We're on dinner. Are you talking about like a date, right? You're talking about the date, right?
I'm telling you, like, this nigga, the first day he took you to get food. The second day he went to the arcade. Third day he went to go, you feel me, go-kart ride. Fourth day, y'all go planning. This nigga is paying, planning, coming up with everything. Besides you just showing up, what are you going to do to show this guy that you actually love him?
I'm going to give him peace. I'm going to be his peace. I'm going to be there for him.
Okay.
Your family's going to love me. That's just who I am. What do you want me to money talk?
Family gonna, you ain't going to meet my mom.
At the end of the day,
the fourth day.
I'm going to bring you peace. I'm not going to bring you chaos. I'm going to be there for you. You're going to like me because after 4 or 5 dates, I'm not just there for no reason. What do you want me to do? Give you a check? I don't know. It's not a money thing.
It's not. But you haven't said anything besides, like I said, monetary value at all to say that let me show this nigga I like him as well, and he ain't just wasting his time on money.
All right, you guys. So
I know what I would do.
All right, you guys. So this conversation is going crazy.
Hello.
This is getting wild. So basically, since it's wild and funny and crazy, I love the conversation here. It seems like you guys are really expressing how you guys feel, and it seems you guys are not really coming to common ground all the way, but you guys are having a pretty good understanding of what each other's saying, right? Kind of, not really. Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying time tells everything.
Okay,
and
so
he trying to pick my brain.
What'd you say?
See, now I got a separate question.
He's trying to pick my brain.
One more question, I'm sorry. So, let's say you meet a guy, right? And he's taking you out on a date or whatever. It doesn't have to be nothing serious. This is a guy you met, and blah, blah, blah. But also, you're dealing with another guy. You know what I'm saying? That you might have known before this guy, whatever. You date multiple people, correct? So as the man, let's say I'm dating one girl, another girl. I'm dating around 3 girls. I'm trying to find which one is my, you feel me, the one for me, Every single one of them girls, I'm paying, I'm planning. Every single one of them girls is showing up. As a man, which girl do I go for if they're all doing the exact same thing?
You go for the more calm girl, the one you feel your heart
they're all calm, they're all genuine.
Why would you be talking to so many girls if you like somebody?
It's because another girl, I could have been at a gym and she came up and spoke, whatever. They're all calm, cute, good vibes, peace.
Not like
I'm
that,
saying,
though.
but which one, as a man, it's a hypothetical situation. Which one should I go for? I'm dating 3, exact same. They all give me good vibes, good conversation. Which one should I go for?
If they're all the same, how are you going to pick?
Exactly.
Okay, so
all you women are doing the same.
No, we're not.
You just said that's all you're doing is keeping a conversation, keeping vibes. Not one of them women that's going out. Not one of them. Look, let me take you out. Let me actually do something for you.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Like what I said in the other episode, I said I've done it before. It takes time, is what I'm saying right now. It takes time for me to get to know you, see where your head is at. We like each other. Over time, of course, I'm gonna want to gift you and shower you down and do all the things. I'm a family person, so I take care of the family too. Like your mother's gonna love me.
And you said that builds up over time. I love that, right? As a man, I could not really know you. I don't know anything, but instantly, that's what I have to do. Instantly, I don't know you. I don't even know if I like you. If we're being honest, as a man, the man's role is like I said, all my life I've been dating. You know what I'm saying? And technically, like since I'm still single, none of them dates kind of was worth it. You feel me? So as a man, if I went on 50, 40 plus dates and literally all of them in the same guy that gave half flowers, courted, it's like, man, I need to find some girl that's different because obviously what I'm doing right now ain't working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
Hello.
All right, so what was the funniest or wildest comment y'all saw online about you guys after the video dropped?
Oh my God. Well, you go first. I'm gonna let you go this. I'm gonna let you go.
Let me see.
So. And the comments are still coming, literally. Still coming.
It was just like, they were talking about you a lot. Like, one person said they really liked the way I carried myself. I thought that was pretty positive and nice. There was some crazy comments, some good, bad comments as well. But they said they like how I carried myself and I didn't do the most. And then they said like, his question was to pick my brain. But he's over, like that's just too much. It's giving like broke energy. I've seen so many comments saying broke energy. That's why I brought it up as well. I'm not saying that any man thinking the girl should pay is broke. He's not broke. It's just like, it's giving that energy. So that was a crazy comment.
One of the comments I like, it was like, somebody was like, he went from chocolate fine to like never mind or something.
I saw that.
That was funny as hell.
I'm sorry. You know what's crazy? Because initially, my first video that I dropped of Ferrari on TikTok was crazy. It was going viral, but for a good reason. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, he's so fine."
Yeah, and they kept saying you was fine in this one too.
Then I posted the other one. They were like, "Oh hell, no."
He's fine, but nah, he can't want to try to. It's funny. Like I said, this is my energy and my aura. Like if you were to go on a date, you're never gonna like not have a good time. You're never not going to.
I believe that because you're a vibe.
Would you take her on a date?
Would I take on a date? Hell yeah, I'll take on a date. But like I said, I've known her for a long time, so I feel like if it hasn't happened yet, then I don't think our interest is, you feel me? Or that level of trying to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you've asked, I think, when we first met.
Probably.
But it just never went anywhere.
See, look at you, and then you.
I'll be busy.
You want me to pay for a first date? A girl don't even want to go on it for real? I've been knowing her 2 months.
I'm really busy. I don't know, you give me that energy a little bit like a fuckboy type of vibe. I don't know. You just give me that.
You give me that bullshit energy. You bullshit a nigga. You've been bullshitting nigga for 2 years. I feel like if you really like the nigga, you'll clear your schedule. You'll make time for the nigga.
I've done that.
I would never.
Many times.
You would never hear me say I'm busy for a girl I actually like. Never.
I didn't tell you I was busy.
You just said I'm a busy person.
I'm a busy person. You're a busy person, and we never went on a date. That's.
And you said I asked you before, correct?
But we never like set it up. I don't know.
One of them motherfuckers set up.
Final words for the fam, for the people that make us go viral.
All publicity is good publicity. Shout out EMF. You feel me? That's what I'm
He's so conceited. You're conceited.
I'm conceited because I'm shouting out my brand.
Your brand is nice. I don't support that, but anyways.
But Okay, how was I just conceited right there? I'm listening.
You're just so conceited. It's giving like I'm full of myself.
How am I conceited? What did I say that gives conceited?
I don't know. From day one, I just
no. We're talking about right now. You just said that after I just
because
said
she
that.
asked the question and you went straight like, shout out to my brand and like. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry for having the biggest dispensary in Houston and Texas. To be so proud and supportive of I'm sorry to be so excited to shout them out every time I get a chance. I'm sorry.
Love that you Black-owned company. We love that people that's get into the bag. But I just thought
she just thought I was conceited.
I still think you're conceited.
Well, I think everybody should be conceited. You should love yourself. You should, you should move and.
Did you see the comments? I'm so sorry. I know we're trying to end this, but the comments was like the princess comments.
A princess.
They thought you were like trying to be the passenger princess.
I wouldn't care because niggas know me. I drive a whole SRT. Ain't no girl ever drove my shit. I'm talking
about. It's not about that. They saying that.
Man, they can say that when they step in presence. Like you gotta give king energy, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you. For some nigga, if a nigga. It's a lot of celebrities out there.
That's the conceited part I was saying, though.
Let's talk about Young Boy. Let's talk about, you feel me, Drake. It's a lot of girls willing to do crazy things just to get these niggas presence. So you tell me for a guy you really like, you wouldn't even, hell no. You tell me, if Drake asks, if a girl was a Drake fan, right? And Drake asks if she could pay for his haircut, it's like $30, $40. She's gonna send that quick. No first date, nothing. Send that. If that's not the type of energy you coming from me, if you don't look at me like Drake, then I know you don't really like me for real. I shouldn't have to do too much.
Okay. All right. You're a cool guy.
Niggas should never have to do too much.
He's a cool guy. I think it's a little bit conceited, I think some girls can agree, so y'all can comment.
Right.
Otherwise, I think that it could have been a match, but it wasn't. And it is what it is.
I love myself.
I love myself.
You look good as fuck. You should love your fucking self. You need to be more conceited. You need to be like queen energy. No nigga should even come with you without bowing his knees. That's how you should be.
This guy. But
fine shit, because you're fine. Grown too.
Thank you.
You look
You're
like
handsome
a baby.
Too.
You look like a baby, but you grown.
Oh, you guys are a little cute. I don't know.
Stop playing, man. Shit.
I'm tripping it low key, but thank you guys so much.
Delilah is definitely a flower I'll pick out the ground.
That you popped.
Huh? Oh yeah, I'll pop that for sure again. I'll pop that one.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you guys. Well, thank you guys so much for doing this sit-down video. Listen, comments, let us know what you guys think. And if you guys want them back on season 2, maybe for a couples competition, maybe you want to see them again, see them on an actual date. You guys let me know in the comments below because these two, they're so cute, y'all. Actually.
You is so much vibe. Like I said.
So sexy.
Hello everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to join the family. And stay tuned for the next episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Daina Marié. Also, don't forget, hashtag the names below of the guests that you'd like to come back, because I will bring them back. And again, don't forget to join the fam and subscribe.